The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The tailback takes the handoff again. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The receiver makes the catch. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Here's the second down play. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the So they're brought down by the coverage team now. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Second down, they're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Burgess. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside. Defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They mix it up with a run. And they try the middle, but stumped for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to right, this one caught. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. They're backed up here trying to... Can happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. They finally get him down, but it's first and goal at the 5.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. halftime after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. You made it. 3 points on the board. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense really clicking here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's caught off the deflection. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 41. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, LSU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Makes a nice move there. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st and 10 now. Clock running, final minute of the quarter. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. What catch is hauled in? Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
Fair catch made at the 20. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there. Big versus big. Third down play coming up. Try a field goal from here. Could be 55 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
You make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 24. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. End zone ahead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A short completion with the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He finds the running back in the flat. Breaking tackles. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Leaning on the run game here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Gonna run it. It's Burgess. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to pass this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with a 48.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of